Hey everybody, it's Brian Hogg, and this is an episode of Inside Hoggworks. This is being done out of sequence because I'm not actually finished editing the process part 2. There's not a lot of work to do on it, I just haven't got around to it yet. So this is going to be really quick. This is going to be probably one of the shortest ones ever. I just feel like talking a little bit about my promotional efforts. So, promotion of season 1, mostly just word of mouth. I thought about doing advertising, but then of course, and like actually putting banner ads somewhere, but I didn't do that because, well, frankly, I didn't have the money. And I liked the idea that I could get popular without it. It didn't really work, but I got some guest stars as well, and that helped with some views and stuff. Although a lot of the people didn't keep coming back, which is, like, I guess most of the people aren't going to come back, but I'd hoped more would, or they would tell people or whatever. But anyway, so I'm trying to hit it with greater energy this time. And as part of that, I have more guest stars, of course, and I have also other stuff that I'm doing in other projects and things that I'm hoping will increase the profile of Hoggworks in some small or major way, which will filter back toward .boom and toward the other shows. It's pretty straightforward. So I got some bigger guests, which I haven't really given the names for. I'm going to wait a little bit until it's closer to the time and closer to confirmed. But I'm not really going to say anything about it, but bam, that's the design. The one I'm going to talk to you about, though, right now is the Stephen Colbert Puppet. Anyone who follows my Twitter or pounce.com/.boom or twitter.com/.boom, you notice I've been making allusions to creating Steve Jobs and Stephen Colbert. Now, that was Steve Jobs, but I can't tell you the context of that Steve Jobs. But I can tell you the context of this. Stephen Colbert. This is Stephen Colbert Puppet. It's not going to look like anything. I'm going to show you right now. This is going to be the Stephen Colbert head. I gave him kind of a big chin. He's got fabric. I'm in the process of sewing his face. I'd emailed his agent, didn't get a response. So I decided, actually upon the advice of my friend Yuri, to build the puppet anyway. And this is the gimmick. The Colbert Puppet is going to be built. I'm going to do a little blue screen thing and make it all look like it's on his show. And I'm going to do a Colbert Puppet challenge. The challenge will be that if he comes on my show, on .boom, that in exchange I'll give him the puppet. The hope being that people will pick it up, because I'll do it in the same way that he says, like, his lightsaber challenge and that kind of thing. They seem pretty with it, that his team. And I realize the kink in this obviously is the writer's strike, but by the time I get the puppet built and the video made and that stuff, I'm sure that'll be resolved, or at least it'll take a little while for the video to make its way, hopefully, to him. So that's going to be the thing. It'll be a little video, a little challenge. Spread that out, because he has so many fans. People will watch it. Maybe some of them thinking it's actually like Colbert issuing a challenge. So the best case, of course, being that he goes for it and he appears on the show, and I get to have a puppet that I'm making on his shelf. And even the worst case is I have a nice puppet that I've built and I'll be proud of, and probably a lot of eyeballs coming on me, which will then feed to people watching the show, because I'll put a nice thing at the end of the show, a little title card.